Alright folks, welcome back. Sending you the biggest virtual hug and wishing you nothing but amazing health, energy, and good vibes today and always. Seriously, taking care of yourselves is the most important thing, so wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're feeling strong and ready to dive into something truly fascinating. Now, get ready, because today we're talking about a fish that's way more than just a pink fillet on your plate. What if I told you salmon are some of the most incredible athletes on the planet, packed with superpowers hidden in their flesh, and their very existence weaves a story millions of years old? Seriously, what is it that makes salmon so unbelievably special? Buckle up, because we're going on an adventure into the wild world of this iconic fish, and trust me, you're going to see them in a whole new light. First off, forget everything you think you know about fish being simple creatures swimming around. Salmon are born superheroes of endurance and navigation. Imagine this, a tiny baby salmon, called an alevin, hatches from an egg buried in the clean gravel of a cold, rushing river high up in the mountains, maybe hundreds of miles from the ocean. It spends its first year or so growing into a little fish called a fry, then a smolt, learning the currents, dodging hungry birds and bigger fish. Then, something incredible happens. Driven by an instinct so powerful it's written deep in their genes, this young salmon undergoes an almost magical transformation. Its body changes to handle saltwater, its silvery scales become like a mirror for camouflage, and it sets off on an epic downstream journey. It fights powerful currents, navigates through confusing estuaries where fresh river water meets the salty sea, and finally enters the vast, open ocean. This alone is a massive feat. But it's only the beginning of their odyssey. Once in the ocean, salmon become long-distance ocean travelers. Depending on the species, they might spend anywhere from 1 to 7 years roaming thousands upon thousands of miles across the open sea. Think about that. A creature no bigger than your forearm navigating the trackless expanse of the Pacific or Atlantic, finding food, avoiding predators like sharks and whales, and surviving storms. They grow huge and strong out there, feasting on smaller fish and krill. But the most mind-blowing part? After all those years, after traveling distances that would make any human explorer dizzy, they feel the pull. An internal compass, tuned to the Earth's magnetic field and imprinted with the unique chemical signature of their exact birth stream, guides them back. They turn around and begin the most grueling journey of all, swimming back upstream against the very current they rode down as youngsters. They leap waterfalls taller than a person, scrape past rocks, push through shallow rapids, all while barely eating, using every ounce of energy stored during their ocean feast. They do this solely to return to that exact gravel patch where they were born, to spawn the next generation. This incredible homing instinct, this determination to complete the cycle of life where it began, is absolutely unique in the animal kingdom on this scale. It's a migration story of epic proportions, written in scales and fins, repeated generation after generation for millions of years. Just thinking about the sheer willpower and biological programming involved is enough to leave you in awe. Now, let's talk about what's inside that famous pink-orange flesh. This is where salmon becomes special not just as a marvel of nature, but as a powerhouse for our health. You've probably heard about omega-3 fatty acids. Well, salmon is basically the Olympic gold medalist of omega-3s. Specifically, it's loaded with two types called EPA and DHA. Think of these as super special fats that your body desperately needs but can't make on its own. They're like tiny firefighters inside your cells, helping to calm down inflammation, that smoldering fire linked to heart disease, arthritis, and even brain fog. They're crucial for keeping your heart rhythm steady and strong. But here's a super cool connection. DHA is a major building block of your actual brain tissue. It's essential for brain development in babies and children, and for keeping your thinking sharp and mood stable as an adult. So, eating salmon rich in DHA literally feeds your brain the stuff it's made of. How amazing is that? It's like the fish is shaped like, well, a brain food. Beyond the omega-3 superstars, salmon is one of the very, very few natural food sources rich in vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. Most of us don't get enough sun, especially in certain seasons or climates, and vitamin D is absolutely critical. It's not just for bones, though it helps you absorb calcium for strong bones. It's a powerhouse for your immune system, helping you fight off bugs, and it even plays a role in regulating your mood. Getting it naturally from a delicious food like salmon is a huge win. And we're not done. Salmon is also packed with high-quality, easy-to-digest protein, the building blocks for muscles, enzymes, and just keeping everything in your body running smoothly. Plus, it delivers a bunch of important B vitamins, like B12 for energy and nerves, and minerals like selenium, a powerful antioxidant that protects your cells from damage, and potassium, which helps manage blood pressure. So, that flaky piece of fish on your plate? It's not just dinner, it's a multivitamin, an anti-inflammatory, a brain booster, and a heart protector all wrapped into one incredibly tasty package. But wait, what about that beautiful color? What makes salmon flesh pink or orange when most other fish are white? That's another special secret. That vibrant color comes mainly from a powerful antioxidant called astaxanthin. Wild salmon get this pigment naturally by eating krill, shrimp, and other small crustaceans that themselves eat algae rich in astaxanthin. It's like a color wheel moving up the food chain. Astaxanthin isn't just for show, it's believed to be incredibly beneficial for the salmon itself, protecting its cells during its arduous migrations, and it likely offers antioxidant benefits for us humans too when we eat the salmon. Farmed salmon, living in pens, wouldn't naturally have this pink hue because their diet is different. That's why farmers add astaxanthin, often derived from natural algae sources, to their feed, to give the farmed salmon that characteristic color we all expect. So, the color is a direct link to the salmon's wild diet and its own health journey. It's a visible sign of the powerful compounds packed within. Salmon aren't just special for themselves or for us eaters, they play a vital role in the entire ecosystem, connecting land and sea in a way few other creatures do. Think about it. They spend years growing huge in the nutrient-rich ocean. Then, they swim hundreds of miles inland, carrying all those ocean nutrients locked in their bodies. When they spawn and die, as most Pacific salmon species do after spawning, their bodies decompose. This isn't sad, it's a crucial part of nature's cycle. Those decomposing salmon bodies fertilize the rivers and surrounding forests. Bears, eagles, wolves, otters, and countless birds feast on the salmon carcasses and the eggs, spreading the ocean nutrients far and wide through the forest floor and their droppings. Studies have shown that trees growing near salmon streams grow significantly faster and larger thanks to this marine-derived fertilizer. Even the insects that feed on the carcasses become richer food sources for birds and other animals. So, salmon are like nature's nutrient couriers, transporting the wealth of the ocean deep into the heart of the continents, feeding entire ecosystems and literally helping forests grow. Their life and death nourish the very rivers and woods where the next generation will hatch. That's an incredibly powerful and special connection between vast oceans and towering forests. Finally, salmon hold deep cultural significance for people all around the Northern Hemisphere, especially for indigenous communities whose lives have been intertwined with salmon for thousands of years. For many tribes along the Pacific Northwest coast of North America, salmon are not just food, they are sacred, seen as relatives and powerful spirits central to their identity, spirituality, traditions, and survival. Salmon feature prominently in ceremonies, art, stories, and legends passed down through generations. They represent abundance, resilience, renewal, and the interconnectedness of all life. Similarly, in places like Scandinavia, Scotland, and Russia, salmon fishing has been a cornerstone of coastal and river communities for centuries, shaping traditions and local economies. The annual salmon runs were, and still are, events of huge importance, marking seasons and providing sustenance. This deep cultural connection, this reverence and reliance, adds another profound layer to what makes salmon special. They are more than biology, they are woven into the fabric of human history and spirit in the regions they inhabit. So, what is special about a salmon? It's the unbelievable athlete completing one of Earth's most arduous migrations with pinpoint accuracy. It's the swimming multivitamin packed with unique brain-boosting, heart-protecting supernutrients. It's the living canvas painted pink by powerful antioxidants from the depths of the ocean. It's the vital ecological courier linking ocean riches to forest growth. And it's the deeply revered cultural icon, a symbol of life, resilience, and connection for countless people across millennia. From their epic life cycle to the powerful nourishment they provide, and the vital role they play in nature and culture, salmon are truly extraordinary creatures. Next time you see salmon, whether swimming wild, at the market, or on your plate, remember the incredible journey, the powerful gifts, and the deep significance packed into that remarkable fish. They are a genuine wonder of the natural world. Thanks so much for hanging out and learning with me today. Take incredible care of yourselves, cherish the wonders around you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay healthy and curious.